Any lineup changes tonight?
Yep. JVR is going to come out and Tuna's going in.
Let's talk a little bit about Zach.
And the goalie's changing too. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, Terry's going to play tonight.
Talk a little bit about Zach. I think we all kind of had a sense this was coming, but to see him get that kind of recognition, well-deserved, obviously, I know, in your opinion.
Oh, gosh, yeah. I think we all think he's one of the best players in the world. Like, forget about just our team or being a defenseman. He's done everything, exceeded everything that certainly I've expected, and I think the entire organization. But he's been a great player for a long time. He's just really looks as if he's just so confident, and we've talked about that before, taking a step forward in his leadership, which I think is obviously driven his game to another level as well.
When you talk about leadership, what does an appointment like this mean in the room? When people see what kind of accolades he's getting, how do they look at him then maybe a little bit more as a leader?
Yeah, no, I don't think it's going to be more. I just think that he's already established himself as a major presence in our room, away from the rink, and obviously on the ice. He's doing everything for us, right? He's playing in all situations. He's playing 30 minutes a game. He's and you wouldn't know it. He's just in phenomenal shape. So, I think the players, they know that his leadership quality is a major factor in our hockey club.
You touched on your penalty kill the other night. How much attention is that getting from you guys heading into this one?
Yeah, it's got to be better, right? It was real good there for a bit, and then it's slipped a bit, and we've scored. It'd be one thing if we were getting scored on in the same area, like if we're getting scored on our forecheck, or last game we had 2 flank shots. We've had we were talking a few games ago about them getting pucks to the inside, and we were giving that up. So we're giving up some different goals. Obviously, it has to be better for us to win hockey games, and we've addressed it, and we'll continue to work at it.
I think the other side of that is in the last 3 games you've given up 1 5-on-5 goal. Are you seeing improvements in the defensive structure there and the way that you guys want to play the game?
Yep, 100%. And we actually talked to the group this morning that, we didn't score a goal, last game in Calgary, and clearly we need to score a goal to have success, but we can't sacrifice our defensive game. It was real good in the last game. Both teams were real stingy. Having said that about the PK, our PP has to score too, right? If it scores, in Calgary, their power play gives them a boost. Ours did not. So our special teams have to be better.
What does it mean to you, Zach, to have this honor?
Yeah, it's a huge honor. Obviously something I've kind of been hoping for since the season started. You never really know. There's a lot of good USA hockey players right now, so I really wasn't too sure going into it, but just very honored, very grateful for the opportunity, and going to do my best to represent USA hockey and the Blue Jackets the best I can.
I know you have not played in this type of format before. What are you expecting? How much are you looking forward to just that alone?
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. First time in my career I played best on best, and I remember watching the last World Cup. Obviously it's a little bit different with just 4 nations this year, but just the excitement around it, the fans, the support, you're playing for your country. So just really looking forward to it. Should be a lot of fun, and especially 2 great cities in Montreal and Boston.
Because you've set this as a goal, and you've been pretty honest about that, to actually achieve it now, does that add an extra layer to it for you?
Yeah, I think so. I think I've said it in the past that even if I didn't make it, I would have been happy with how I played and given myself every opportunity to make it. It definitely feels good to be on the team, but there's a lot of guys that are deserving as well that didn't make it. It's tough for USA Hockey Canada, all these teams to make cuts, and that's why I think I'm just so honored and grateful to be on a team, is because it's got to be hard for them to pick a team. So definitely feels good about it, but still a lot of work left to do.
What were your initial thoughts of the rest of the roster when it was announced?
Yeah, I think it looks good. USA Hockey is strong right now, and I feel like they built the team. Guys that can kind of do everything. So I'm really excited to be on that team and just do whatever I can to help the team win.
Short tournament like that, is it just, you almost can't afford to lose, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. No, I feel like that's kind of what it is. You got to just go out there and try to win every game. You never really know in those tournaments, especially how short this one is. So every game's so important. You just got to hit the ground running from the beginning, and I feel like a lot of us know each other over there at USA, so that definitely helps. But I feel like a lot of countries are that way as well. So it's going to be a hard tournament, but I'm excited for it.
Your strength in that team looks like it starts from goaltender on out. You got 3 great goalies. Obviously, only one can play at a time. But what do you look at that roster? What do you think the strength of this team will be compared to maybe some of the other teams?
Yeah, I mean, I think you said it perfectly. I feel like our goaltending is really good on USA right now. Our D-core, our forward group, it's just strong all the way through. I feel like this is just probably the deepest team USA's had. So, and that speaks to even guys that, like we just said, didn't make the team, right? Like USA hockey's so strong right now. It's probably the best it's been for the US in a long time, and just really looking forward to it.
A lot of people are picking you guys to win the tournament. Does that add any extra pressure or things like that on you?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like in a tournament like that, it's you don't really think about the pressure or winning at all. You just have to win the game in front of you, and that should be our mindset going into it. Is just win the first game, win the second game, and try and win the third, and not overlook anyone. Every team's so good in this tournament, and guys are so good nowadays around the whole league. And yeah, maybe it's extra motivation or pressure, whatever it is, but I feel like we're not going to really think about that.
The game in front of you tonight, just a thought after an emotional night at the Saddle Dome the other night, maybe regrouping, trying to get a win on the road here. Yeah,
no, it's a great building to play in. Obviously, a few of the best players in the world on that team in Edmonton, and that's always a challenge, but it's a lot of fun playing against them. And I feel like for us, obviously an emotional night in Calgary, like you said, but I feel like it's time for us to just kind of regroup, regather ourselves, and get back to playing our game.
You guys kind of have their number lately. What's the secret sauce to beating the Oilers lately?
I don't know. There's no real secret there. I mean, it's a tough team, right? Like I said, they have some of the best guys in the world. So I feel like it's just a team game, playing our structure, doing what we do well. And if we do that, I feel like we'll be successful most nights. But it's definitely a challenge ahead of us.